had a crush on you. Will you go out with me? That lonely introvert. He's so dumb for believing it.
Stop!
I've always had a crush on you. Will you go out with me?
What? The trees were bright green in May. I was in my second year of high school. After school, I was being asked out for the first time, and my heart was pounding. My name is Hiromu Kitano. Miss Nakazawa, I'm really flattered, thank you. But I don't really know you that well. Our classrooms are far apart too.
I know, but I've always had a crush on you. I watched you from afar. I thought it was cool how kind you are. I thought you'd never notice me at this rate, so I decided to ask you out. Is that bad?
I thought I would never be a part of stories like this. I was so happy I could fly away that someone saw me like that. It's not a bad thing. I was just surprised that someone was looking at me that way. I said this earlier, but I'm so flattered. So, if it's okay with you, I'd love to go out with you.
Yay! Let's exchange contacts. The new pudding at the konbini was so yummy. Want to eat it together after school?
It's been a month since we started dating. Things were going well. We messaged each other like this often. It looks good. I'm gonna be late with the student body meeting tomorrow. Is that okay? There.
I'll talk to my friend while I wait, so it's fine. Good luck with the meeting.
Emika wasn't the type to draw attention, but I didn't care. The world felt more vibrant when I was with her. I was so happy to date someone for the first time. I liked her more and more every day. I felt like I was floating. Taro, I'm sorry for always being on my phone. Okay. He punched me playfully to get my attention. It was my pet Shiba Inu dog, Taro. I didn't have many friends. Up until now, I was happiest when I was with Taro, but I've been spending more time with Emika lately. We haven't gone on our afternoon walk yet? Let's go then.
Woof!
After school the next day, the meeting was unexpectedly canceled by one of the seniors. I hurried over to Emika, who was waiting for me in the classroom.
So, Emika, does that mean you don't like Kitano?
I heard voices through the door. I felt like I'd been splashed with cold water and froze.
Yeah, I was bored, so I thought I'd make some guy who wasn't interested in me fall for me. I guess I'll ask, how did that go? Perfectly. But he became more serious than I thought he would. He responds so quickly it's creepy. That's how much he likes you, isn't it? I feel kinda bad. Isn't it his fault for not realizing even though there's no way I would like him? That lonely introvert. He's so dumb for believing it.
She was talking to her friend, Yukina Mikami. I felt like I had been punched in the head. My vision went dark, and I couldn't move.
Huh? Wait, Kitano?
I was pulled back to reality by Yukina's voice, and realized that the two of them were trying to leave the classroom.
Did you hear something?
Stuff like you were bored. You were toying with me. Lonely introvert.
Ugh, shoot, that's everything. Well, I was thinking it might be time, so this might be a good thing. Dating in high school is just for fun anyway. The real thing is after you start college. I feel like it's a little stupid to get all serious when you're gonna break up at some point. So you should mess around while you can, right? And you seemed easy, so it was perfect. I'm satisfied now, so let's break up if you heard it all.
Okay. After I got home, Taro sensed something about me and came up to me. He looked up at me with concern and wouldn't leave my side. You're worried about me, I know. You're always honest, but people, no matter how beautifully they smile, you never know what they're thinking on the inside. This shocking event left a deep scar on my heart, and I felt scared to be around people. I became distrustful of people. As I kept avoiding the crowds, I became more and more alone. It's been 5 years since that bitter summer. I was in my 4th year of university. I was majoring in veterinary studies to save animal lives. My distrust of human beings hadn't healed. I was speeding toward being truly alone. Even now, I was happiest when I was with Taro. I'm going to my part-time job, Taro. I'd focused on my studies to avoid being with people, so I passed my exams easily, and my grades were good. So, I was an arm's length away from reaching my dreams, but I was torn about becoming a vet. Can I talk to the owners? If I became a vet, I couldn't just interact with animals. Talking to the pet owners, I'm building a trusting relationship were the hardest things for me right now, and they were important aspects of my duties. Can I do it? I was scared to talk to people. This problem had been standing in my way for a long time. I thought about it as I headed to my part-time job. What? A car was about to crash into a woman that was crossing the street. Maybe they weren't looking. Stop! The sky was bluer than ever. The car horn echoed through it. The car braked, but not in time. At this rate, the woman. My body moved before the terrible thought could finish crossing my mind. I held the woman in my arms and rolled over to the sidewalk. A dull pain rushed through my body, and my vision darkened. Ow!
Are you okay?
A man jumped out of the car. I guess both of us had managed not to get hit.
Thanks to this man. Wait, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, my hip hurts a little, but I didn't hit my head. There's no numbness either, so I'm probably fine.
I'm so sorry. I already contacted the police and the insurance company, so they'll come soon.
The driver had contacted them on his own. While I checked on Saki Nambu, the driver took care of the insurance stuff. Fortunately, both of us only had small scratches. The driver was cooperative too. I didn't have anything else to do. I'm sorry, I have work. I have to go.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I checked the time on my phone and rushed to my job.
Thank you for saving my daughter. If you hadn't saved me, I definitely would have been run over.
A week later, my mom and I were invited over to the Nambu's house. They thanked us profusely. We had exchanged contacts in case we needed to provide witness statements or something, but they had contacted me to thank me. I told them it's fine, but they insisted, so my mom and I went. I'm just glad that you're okay. Saki Nambu was 25. She lived with her parents.
We've already settled with the driver. We heard that you weren't hospitalized. He told me that he wants to pay for any hospital fees if you want and apologize to you.
Nothing's changed since then, and I did it on my own accord, so I don't need an apology. I put on a smile. I really didn't have any unusual symptoms. There's no way there was any bad intent behind their smiles and gratitude, but I hated that I was reading into it.
What is it? Are you curious about the cats?
We talked for about an hour. Everyone else was comfortable with each other. I was staring out the window when Saki spoke out to me. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking there's a lot of cats. Are they strays? The Nambus ran a farm and lived in a big traditional-style home. Their land was surrounded by greenery, forests, and fields. There were a bunch of cats there. Saki's eyes sparkled when I said it.
Technically, they are strays. Okay, let's go see them together. I'm sorry I invited you over so suddenly. Do you not like gatherings like this?
The two of us walked around the area. I've been trying to participate as best I could, but she had seen through me. I was shook. No, it's fine. So, what did you mean by technically they're strays?
There are a lot of strays around here. This is the barn. The strays basically live here.
Their ears are cut, so they've been spayed, right? Are they TNR? TNR is when you spay stray cats and return them to where they were found. The cut in the ear is a mark of that procedure.
Ding ding! You're quite the animal lover, aren't you? We only just met, but you react well to talking about animals, and you're proactive about it.
Am I? I'm a sharp woman. She laughed. She lived at home for the TNRs.
But when it's not about animals, it seems like you don't want to talk. Do you not like people?
Her question was quiet and empathetic. I fell silent. That was my answer, really. A calico cat came out of the shadows of some farming equipment. It rubbed itself on me.
Wow, amazing! This one's very timid and won't even go near my family. Animals don't lie. You must be kind. Even with the accident, you saved me even though it was dangerous for you.
There was warmth in the eyes that looked at this cat. I felt like I trusted her.
Which one should we get?
This one. The feathers look secure, and the rod is long, so the cats can keep their distance from people. Miss Nambu. A month later, Saki was in front of me, playing with a cat toy.
Saki! I told you! S-A-K-I.
Oh, Saki, are you going to use this with that one stray? After Saki had found out that I was studying veterinary medicine, she started contacting me a bunch. I was fine with leaving things as they were, but I thought she might be hurt if I ignored her messages, so I started responding. Now, we were close enough to talk about the stray cat's health, for her to visit my house to see Taro, and to go shopping together. There's just one troublesome part.
I'm gonna use this at a rescue cat cafe. I work there, so... Wait. You're making this face like, I had no idea you worked at a rescue cat cafe.
She always seemed to know what I was thinking. Her animal observation skills were to be feared.
You're studying veterinary medicine, right? Are you going to be a vet?
We were drinking coffee after our meal at this restaurant. Saki and I not only loved animals, but we also wanted to work with them. Our views toward animals were very similar. I've always worked toward it, but I'm not sure now. I can't be a vet simply because I love animals.
Even if you love animals, there are all kinds of owners. But if you were the type of person to run away because you're scared, I don't think you would have saved me that day. Also, if you were the type to put your own fear before the animals, our little calico wouldn't go near you. So, as the resident sharp woman here, I feel like your mind is already made up. But you just can't take that next step.
My mind is made up?
To be a vet. That's why you aren't looking for a new path. You're thinking about how to deal with the pet owners. Am I wrong?
She might be right. No matter how much I thought about it, I never considered being anything other than a vet. You're not wrong. You're exactly right. I can't get past you.
Wait, you laughed. Not for a cat or Taro, you're laughing for me.
If there is kindness behind Saki's innocence, I felt like people weren't all bad. Thanks to her, my next step was clear to me. Now, I just had to muster up the courage to take it. After Saki helped me decide to become a vet, I started becoming more open to interacting with people. I was working the stall for the vet majors. The school festival at the school was pretty well known and crowded. There were all kinds of stalls.
Wait, Hiromu, right? Wow, memories. You go here?
Miss Nakazawa. I was about to take a break. The familiar voice made me tense up. I never forget her, Emika Nakazawa. Even if it's been 5 years, she was talking to me like nothing had happened. What's wrong with her?
I heard you're a vet major. You're still awesome. Want to exchange contacts again?
My past self might have been scared and done what she asked. But I couldn't stay like that forever. I had to separate myself from the memories with her that were always stabbing at me. My body was tense with nerves, but I faced her. You don't remember what you did to me? If you're just here to bother me, go home.
Oh, wait, listen! You probably misunderstood me that day. Even if you date in high school, you'll probably break up. Back then, it was just that we were in high school. It was actually pretty fun. Now that we're in college, I think we can start over with the future in mind. What do you think?
No. It's true that high school relationships might not last into adulthood. You might end up on different paths. But that's a whole different story. All you did was toy with a guy that you didn't even like because you were bored. That day, after school, I had heard her say that. Memories of that day stuck with me, and I suffered for a long time. No matter how much time had passed, that day was engraved into my mind and heart.
ago, wasn't it? I was still a kid back then.
Emika, what are you doing?
You...
I was glaring at Emika. Then, suddenly, a third person chimed in. I wondered who it was for a moment, but remembered. I was shocked. It was Emika's friend from that day, Yukina.
That's Kitano, isn't it? You're still messing with him?
Why are you here?
I came to a school festival and you're here. I already cut you off and don't want to talk to you, so I was going to leave. But I recognized who you were talking to. I heard you were trying to get back together with him. You said you were just toying with him. I can't believe you could be so bold.
What?
I had no idea the two of them were not friends anymore. Our classes were far apart, and I had avoided people since that day, so I wasn't aware of what was going on with people.
What? You cut me off and now you're talking like you know me. We're not friends anymore, so why do you care what I do? Go away!
It's because we were friends. I thought you were my friend, but you were doing such a terrible thing. Now you're trying to do the same thing. I had no idea back then, and by the time I found out, Kitano was already hurt. I don't want to be in your life anymore. But if you're trying to hurt Kitano, that doesn't matter. I couldn't stop you back then because you were my friend. I'll stop you this time. If you hurt Kitano again, I won't let you get away with it.
Huh. You're acting all good. You don't have to tell me I don't care about him.
Emika left with wide strides. Even though it's been 5 years, I felt like she hasn't changed at all.
This is too late. But I didn't know Emika was lying back then. I'm sorry. I felt like I should apologize, but you weren't in the classroom after school or during lunch breaks. And time kept dragging on. I missed my chance.
I was avoiding people, so I left right after school. And I was always studying in a corner of the library during lunch breaks. It's not your fault. You don't need to apologize. But, thanks. She looked relieved inside. After that, I heard something from her. Saki, where do you want this?
In the usual spot in the storage.
A month later, I was working temporarily at Saki's Rescue Cat Cafe. I was still working at the vet clinic, but I came here when they needed me. Welcome. My words were cut off by my own shock. It was the Emika Nakazawa. Next to her was a well-dressed man. It was only a month since the incident. She was still good at luring men. Emika noticed me and glared. I think she was telling me not to bother them.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to Rescue Cat Cafe. Meow! Wonderful! Our kitties are all rescues and are looking for homes. So please be considerate of the cats first and foremost. Here is the waiver. Please sign it after reading it carefully.
Got it. After signing the papers, the two of them ordered drinks and watched the cats.
Look at that cat. The ears are like cherry blossoms. So cute. Don't run away. Come here.
Saki's cats were well taken care of, so they were friendly despite being rescues. But today, they didn't go near Emika. She got closer to the cats. Ma'am, like it says in the waiver, please try not to go after the cats. Yes, Emika. You've heard that rescue cats are delicate, haven't you?
It's fine. If you hold them, they'll get comfortable. Ah!
Emika didn't listen to the warnings and stretched out her hand. The cat punched her and jumped onto the catwalk. It was Emika's fault. There was a painful scratch on her pale arm.
What's with that cat? What the hell? It's not trained at all. I'm so sorry. I'll bring a bandage and alcohol right away. Please do not go near the kitties now.
These incidents weren't uncommon. Saki was calm. Emika glared at me angrily.
Fine. I bet that man said something to the cats and made them do something. He's my ex. He made it attack me as revenge for getting dumped.
She screamed hysterically. The cats got scared and wary.
I can't believe this cafe would make a customer go through this for a personal vendetta. Let's report them.
Hey, what are you saying? Emika wouldn't stop. Saki was the only one that could deal with them right now.
Rescue cats have been abandoned or their owners passed away. They're emotionally wounded, so they're very delicate. This cafe tries to find these cats a home and does not chase profits.
If you cannot agree with our philosophy or be considerate of our cats, I will ask that you leave immediately. What? I'm a customer, but the cats get the consideration? It's weird, this place.
We're terribly sorry.
What?
I met her on a dating app. I met her for the first time today. I heard she likes cats and came here, but I was thoughtless. Apparently, she had lied to reel this man in. I had heard why from Yukina.
Emika was fooled by a successful and hot guy. She couldn't stand it, so I heard she's been talking to every high-status man she can find.
That was the reason for her strange behavior. To know so much about someone you cut ties with, women are scary.
Wait! I just wanted you to like me!
The man took Emika outside without question. She chased after him. How very thoughtful of you. If you weren't so socially inept and ugly, I would have thought it was cute. I'm looking for a woman I can marry. A woman like you is out of the question. I would have declined even in my player days.
What?
Oh, if you want to report that place, you can try. You're the one that violated the agreement. As a lawyer, I guarantee that it'll only bring to light how dumb and foolish you are. Well then, goodbye. Emika was dumped by her high-status man. She threw a tantrum alone. Even the players on the streets wouldn't want to pick her up. What happened after? Emika didn't give up on her search for a high-status boyfriend. She was good-looking and sociable. Men liked her, so it always went well at first. But after dating for a bit, Emika's true nature would be revealed, and everyone would leave.
Wait, blocked? You said you were thinking about marriage!
Later, she found someone who was kind and rich, but she was blinded. After marriage, she would suffer emotionally. She became timid, and that affected her for years to come. Taro, you're a grandpa now. Want to walk more slowly? Meanwhile, I got my vet license and became a vet. I was busy every day, but I lived at home, so I walked Taro every day.
He's saying, don't underestimate me, kid. I still got it.
Did he really say that? I was a student for a long time, so not much has changed, but I was slowly getting closer to Saki. We were speaking casually to each other now.
How's the clinic? It's been about 6 months, right?
Pretty good, but I want to take it seriously, so I'll work hard. I was able to think this way thanks to...
Thanks to me.
She confidently said what I was about to say and looked at me proudly. It was cute. I nodded and took her hand.
So, Hiromu, I'm holding your hand back. You know what that means, right?
That's funny, but let's take a walk again tomorrow?
Close. The correct answer is, let's take a walk again tomorrow, and the day after, and every day after that.
People grow when they go after their dreams, meet different people, and experience different things. Sometimes you'll stumble. You might run into an insurmountable wall. I struggled, but I continued forward slowly and found a completely new self.
Hello! Brittany here with another meanderful episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Meow.